Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it is Thursday night, which means it's One Sheet Wonder night. Tonight I am going to be using the Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. Now this paper pack is part of my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit for this month. If you would like to get this month's kit, you need to subscribe to my club. Under the video, it will say more or show. Click on that and you will find the link to the blog post that talks about my Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit for this month. You have until May 22nd to subscribe and get this month's kit. You will love all the cards that you're going to create with this month's kit, and club members get the download project sheet for my Thursday night One Sheet Wonder cards. I have a pattern that I put in a PDF, and then I have all the measurements that they can download and print. Plus there are bonus PDF files only available to my club members. So they do get a lot for participating in my club. So if that's something that you think you would enjoy, make sure that you click on that blog post. You will find it under the video under Show More, and it will direct you to this month's club kit. So like I said, tonight we are going to be using the Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, and I am going to create two pocket cards. They're two different pocket cards, and then we're going to use the scraps that are left over from our pocket cards to create two more cards, so that you're using that whole 12 by 12 sheet and you don't have to worry about having any little leftovers that you don't know what to do with. So let's change the camera and get started. Alright, so this month in my club, I said I am featuring this gorgeous Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, double-sided. Club members do not need the Simply Zinnia bundle, but if they want their cards to be identical to mine, then they're going to want to purchase the bundle. I also brought in this month the Nested Essentials dies for this club, and I've been using them on my Thursday night One Sheet Wonders as well. And tonight I'm also bringing in a few different sentiment stamp sets, so I get a variety. So I'll show you them when we get to the sentiment part. But I don't have the cards created, so we're kind of going to do this together. I'll be asking for ideas on card bases, different colors, to see what you are thinking. We're going to use this print right here because I like both sides of it, and we're going to see both sides of the print. Like I said, we're going to be making two different pocket cards and then using the leftovers from those cards for two other cards. So I love to do One Sheet Wonders because nobody likes to have little snippets of Designer Series paper left over that they can't use or don't know how to use them. So that's why every Thursday night is One Sheet Wonder night. So we're going to start by taking this gorgeous print, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/4 by 12. And the next piece is going to be 5 1/4 by 12. And then we have this 1 1/2 inch strip, which we're going to cut at 4 inches. And again at 4 inches. And I'm going to leave those just like that for now. And we're going to go back to our two. These are going to create our pocket cards. And I'm going to create two different pocket cards. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to score this. I got to open up my arm here. We're going to score this at 4 inches and at 8 inches. And we're going to do that for both of these strips. So 4 inches and 8 inches. And just because I want this to come out nice, if there's any little sliver, I'm going to cut that off, which there wasn't much to that. So I'm going to just go with it for the first one. So now I'm going to just fold on those score lines, kind of tri-fold it. It is a little bit sticking out, so I'm just going to trim it down, although I don't even think it's going to take anything off. I think that will work. That looks much better now. All right, so I want to make a mark. I'm going to get that nice and burnished there. And I'm going to make a mark at that score line right there at the top. And let's see, I want the flowers, I think, to be on the outside. I'm going to change that. So I want my flowers to be on the outside, like so. So I'm going to change where I put my mark. So I'm going to take that pencil mark, which is on that score line, and I'm going to cut that from the pencil or the score line to the point. Let's get that in there, just like that. So this is my inside pocket, and then it's going to fold over like that. So this is pocket card number 1. We'll finish that off. So I have this piece left over. So we're going to be doing a card with this leftover piece. Now for this one, we're going to do the same thing, except for I want to fold it so my flower print is on the outside, just like that. And then I am going to mark this. That is my folded scored right there. And I'm going to do the same on this side. So now I'm going to cut that from that score line to the point, just like I did before. And we're going to do the same on this side. So we're going to do from the score line to the outside point. Just like that. So now we're going to be making a card with these as well. And this is a crisscross pocket card like this. So it's similar. This has the pocket on the inside. This has the pocket on the front. All right, so let's go with what we got here. I'll start with this one first. So I'm going to take my liquid glue, and I want to make this into a pocket. Oh, it's not open yet. So what I want to do is I'm going to run just a small bead of that glue along the bottom edge, like so. And let me grab some to wipe that off. Close that up. And now I have my pocket inside and then the front. Okay, so for the inside, we're going to take a piece of white, and then we're actually going to mat that. So here's where my question comes into play. Do we want the card on Blackberry Bliss? You can see that. Or do we want it on Highland Heather? Ooh. So let me know what your pick is, and I'll continue on. So for the front, remember when I first cut, I had those 3 little pieces left over? We're going to take one of those pieces and we're going to flip it and put that on our front like so. Okay? So let's get that attached. And it can go really anywhere. I am going to put it across like that. Make sure that it looks straight. Let me see. I use my grid here. That looks pretty good. Let me get my glasses on. That might help too. All right. So before I continue on, I would like to know what color base we're going to go with. Blackberry Bliss, Highland Heather, Highland Heather. Okay, it's about a tie, but I see 3 Highland Heathers, so we're going to go with Highland Heather. We can switch the next one up. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to put this card on this Highland Heather card base. Now this card base is like our regular size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So far similar to, and I'll put this white on that, and that can be slipped in there, still fits good. So before I do that, I'm going to take one of these side pieces that was left over and I'm going to cut it in half. So it's going to be 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to flip it, I think, to the plaid side. I'm going to call that the plaid side, the purple side. And I'm going to attach that to the top of my white. So this is going to be your leftover scrap for this whole 12 by 12 is going to be 2 of them little pieces like that, which I don't think is too bad. And then we're going to put that on this Highland Heather piece. So that's our decorated for the inside. There we go. Just like that. Whoops. All right. I lost you, but I don't think you lost me, so that's good. So now we're going to decorate the front. We're going to put a sentiment, and I'm going to use those Nested Essential dies. So I just need to decide, do I want Highland Heather, do we want some lemon lime twist? That's kind of pretty. Do we want a banner? Like I said, I haven't done these, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna go with. That seems too big. I do like the banner, but I don't think I got a smaller die cut piece unless I used that, which would work. What color do you like best? It is decisions. And then I have to decide my sentiments. So I have the layering leaves. I have a bunch of different sentiments in here. I also have the Simply Said, which has got some different sentiments. So I guess it just depends. Do I want to add a little flower in the sentiment? Could do that. What do you think? What I have laid out right now. Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to make this one, let me see, what is going to fit? I'm going to make this one a happy birthday. I think I can make that fit. And I am going to go with the Highland Heather ink, I believe. Ooh, looks like I really need to ink that puppy up. Let me see what Blackberry Bliss brings. Ooh, that one I did ink up. I kind of like the Blackberry Bliss. All right, so let me get this little guy assembled. I'm going to bring in my glue dots. And I'm going to put a glue dot on the back side of this one. Put that on there. And then I'm going to put a glue dot at the bottom here. And then bring in the greenery. Like so. And I talked about this last week Thursday. Do I want it angled and not straight? Last week everybody was like, no, crooked. Maybe something like that. I'm getting kind of used to this crooked business. What do you guys think? I'm kind of liking the crooked business. All right, so this print can be kind of loud, but I think the way that the cards and stuff are cut and the mats and things like that, it kind of tames it down a little bit. I'm gonna crooked that up like that. And then I'm gonna put that up there. Do I want to pop it up? I'm gonna just glue it down. I'm not gonna pop it up. Just like that. And then I'm gonna come in with that sequins. What do you think? Got your pocket in the inside. Cute on the outside. So that is the first pocket card. The next one, where'd it go? Here it is. All right, for this one, we're going to have this part be the pocket on our card base. So what we need to do is run a little bead of glue across the bottom, close that up, and then we're going to run it across the bottom again and close that up and create our pocket. So now this time maybe I'll put it on the Blackberry Bliss so you can see the difference. There's that. Now I'm going to have to cut a piece of Blackberry Bliss for my inside. Let's see, that is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And that should fit, yep, right down there. It's a little tight. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Maybe I'll go 4 7/8 and see what that is. That looks pretty good. You could even go a little smaller if you wanted to, but I think that looks pretty good. If you wanted to see more of that print, you could make it smaller. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. That's going to go on here. And then I'm going to take that other little strip. We can do flower up, or I'm gonna do this way up again. And we're cut off. That's the excess. That's all you're gonna have is that piece and the one from before. Left over from that 12 by 12. That's not too bad. We're gonna put that on the inside there, just like that. We're gonna take that other strip. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna flip it over to the front. Let's see, how far up do we want that? That's not bad. And then how to decorate it. I could put this up with a white. And then I did die cut. I don't really want to take away from the flower though. I did die cut some Blackberry Bliss. I could go this way and put that to the corner there. What do you think? I've been drawn to that lemon lime twist this whole month with these cards. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Do we want to go smaller and put this over here? The Blackberry Bliss flower just look like black blobs. Pretty pocket cards. Okay, you guys aren't helping me too much. Okay, so maybe do we want to do Blackberry Bliss kind of behind? Boy, we're covering up that whole stripe then. All right, let's forget that flower. Let's just go with a sentiment. We'll put that like that. We can come up if we want more into our V part here. I could go back to this guy again. He's cute. That lemon. You like the That's cute. I wish you guys could holler at me. Small flower is pretty there. Okay. With the little thingies. All month, or so far this month, I've been using the Melon Mambo, so I'm kind of liking doing something with the purples. And then, let's see. I could put the birthday, make this a happy birthday too, or I could do thank you so much. Maybe I'll do thank you so much. Let's get this stuff out of the way. We will, I'm going to stick with that Blackberry Bliss, I think. Let's get this on here. think I'm gonna do like that. I don't think I did any little Blackberry Bliss flowers. And then let's attach this. Like so. Let's get this assembled. Where's my glue dots? There we go. Let's put him on there. I don't know if you can see it, but the inside here, it's a little smiley face. It cracks me up every time. I don't know if that was intentional. If that's the type of flower this is, I don't know, but he's cute. He is cute. Looks like he's got quite the hairdo. All right, so I could pop that up. Maybe I will. Yep, I'm gonna try that. So this is what you get if I don't pre-plan. If I pre-plan, things go a little faster, but then by not pre-planning, I can have you guys help me out on what you think looks good. Make sure I didn't put the dimensional so my pocket doesn't work. That's good. And we'll put some of those pretty sequins. It's always a, like, where do I put it? He's cute. He's cute. And then we have the pocket. So this is the Blackberry Bliss, and then we have the Highland Heather. Both pretty. So now we got these leftover pieces that I cut off to create the pocket cards. So we're gonna take 2 of these. Now you could have 3 cards if you wanted to, but I'm gonna do 2, and I'm gonna flip one. Let's see how I gotta flip this the right way. So one card I can put like this, and then one card I can put like this, or I can do it like that. I think I'm going to do the flower print. Now my next thing is my card base. Do I want to do... That's pretty. That Blackberry Bliss is really rich, isn't it? Or I have just the Highland Heather. Or I could do the flower on white, like that. Because I already cut and die cut something I thought, which maybe I would rather go like that. What do you think? I could move that up a little bit. I could put it on white, or I could put it on Blackberry Bliss too. And I have these I could come across with Sentiment. Or I could cut a piece of white like this. See, this is how I come up with stuff. Just playing like this. Bring that. I would mat that. What do you think? I like the white card layout. Very cute cards. Small flower is cute. Love the pocket cards. Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards something like that for that one. For this one, let's see. I'm thinking I could come across, that seems awful big though, doesn't it? That's too little. That's too little. Now that's the size. And then I have this new stamp set, it's called Sweetly Scripted, that I could stamp on that angle. I'm not a fan of this though. So I could, let's see. I could stick with that and then do white, or I could maybe go smaller. Whoops, smaller on the angle and do script in. What do you guys think? I like the Blackberry Bliss as card base. All right. Looks nice on Blackberry Bliss. I like the white card layout. Okay. We're just going to go for it. Not too sure. Fold this in half. Where's my bone folder? All right. So, do I want it like this with the flowers down there, or I think I want it like that. I don't think I want that. I could go back to my usual. That's cute. Let's see, what sentiment? Best wishes. Best wishes. Thinking of you. I think I'm going to stick with the happy birthday, but I think I kind of like that. Let's get these glued down. I'm using the liquid glue to glue these down because then I can move them around as needed. This paper pack has been my jam. I am these colors are my thing. I am a bright. I like the brights. I love the flowers. They are my, like I said, my jam. Okay, happy birthday. I'm going to do that. Oh, I think it will fit like that. Okay, I'm going to do that same thing on this one, but I'm going to use a long happy birthday. We are getting messy tonight. Now, I'm going to put that on there like that. Do I want to pop it up? Yes, I will. What I could do is I got these sitting here staring me in the face. I could put up one down here. All right, let me put this together so you can see that they're not ugly when they're put together. All right, I think I got two different ones here. So I'm going to just put some adhesive in the center. We're going to put that on there. I'm going to put some adhesive on this one, and it's kind of fanned out. You kind of fanned out the petals. Like so. And then I have crushed curry, which is going to go in the middle. And then we'll put some Daffodil Delight around the outside edge. See how pretty it's getting? And we can do that. And something like that. What do you think? Is it getting better? All right, let's attach this. Like so. Bring in my glue pen here and put a little bit of glue on the back side of these little daffodil stars. Whoops. Are you liking the Blackberry Bliss now, or it still looks like a blob? I think it looks good against that checkered background there. We could put a leaf up here. And one. I don't like that. They're sticking to my fingers. What do you think? Looks much better put together. And I have the space for the larger flower. I think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with that. All right, so I want to put a dimensional here. I'm going to put some adhesive here. Let's see, how do I want this flower laid out? I think I'm going to go like that. And then it's like, where do I want my leaves? Well, I don't like them that way. I like them better over here. Got to keep them within the perimeter. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to take a dimensional, put that one there. This one I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back. I'm going to slide that right in there, just like that. We'll come in with our sequins. One there, one there, and I'll put one down there. Pretty nice. All right, so we got one more, this one right here. We'll put that on the Blackberry Bliss. We will put our now we can put that on the front of our card. Just like so. I think I'm going to pop that up. We're going to cut this in half. We're going to put our adhesive along the sides on the back. We're going to add that little Highland Heather strip. Like so. I think we're going to pop those up. So I had no idea how these things were going to come out. Did I lose you? I hope not. Okay, because my screen went down. I didn't know if I lost my stream or not. So I didn't have any idea how these cards were going to come out tonight. So it's a mystery to me as well as to you guys. All right, there we go. Now we're going to put these on there like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Then we'll put this across. The thing is, do I want, I think I do want my little my stems. I could cover them up. What do you think? Cover them up or let them show? So how I did this was I stamped the flower image on basic white with the black Memento ink and then colored it with the Highland Heather, Daffodil Delight, and Lemon Lime Twist blends. So I'm going to put some dimensionals here. Let's see. I want one at the beginning here and one at the end, and I'm not going to worry about the rest. I'm going to, well then that kind of covers up that flower, so maybe I'll do it. Do I want it to the side all the way or centered? I think, I don't know. I think I'm going to put it just like this. And then I have a bow already tied of this lemon lime twist ribbon. Now club members in their kit got the full spool of this beautiful lemon lime twist ribbon, which is, I'm sorry to say, retired, but I have enough for my club members plus a couple more if you decide to subscribe. So cute. And then we'll come in with our, it's like, where do I want to put these sequins? I don't want to use pink. Maybe I'll come in with yellow. I like it. Who would have thought that scrap of that checkered would make such a pretty card? You guys probably. All right, so here's my scrap cards. These were the scraps that were left over from my pocket card. And then here is the pocket cards. Card number 1, pocket. Pocket. Card number 2, pocket. Like this. Now, if you wanted to, what you could do is either put a bow like that, or you could poke a hole and tie the ribbon through so it's more like a pull tab. So you could do that. You could also do that with this one. You could put a little pull tab, or you could put that little ribbon. That's kind of cute right there. I got it tied. I'm going to stick it on because I can. We like cuteness. Cuteness. Cute. And then you could do the same with this one. You could put a hole and thread it through, or you could just put a, like that. I could even put that down there. I mean, there's so much you can do. So those, look at that, one sheet wonder, 4 cards, 2 pocket cards, 2 bonus cards, just all from that one 12 by 12 sheet of the Flowering Zinnias 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. This is my featured paper pack for this month. So for the last 2, this makes 3 weeks that I have done one sheet wonders with this particular print pack, I should say. Not always the same print. So as a club member, you will be able to download the One Sheet Wonder pattern, and you will get the download project sheet with all the measurements. I will take pictures tonight. They will be on my blog tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you'd like to take a close-up look at them. They will be on my blog. If you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell in the upper right-hand corner. If you need any of the supplies, click under the video, it says show more. Click on that and you will find the link to my blog post as well as the supply list that I use for tonight's cards. That is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.